and welcome to episode si- se- seven, I believe. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Seven, I believe, of the What Is a Hit Record podcast. I actually can't believe that I'm 7 episodes in already. I know we missed a few weeks, but that was because of I needed a little bit of a break, and I think there was a American Thanksgiving in between there. But yeah, uh, I can't believe I made it to episode 7 already, and I plan to give you all more and more and more, especially heading into the new year. Because to be honest, these 6 or 7 episodes have been a test to see how I do with my own podcast, and me personally, I'm satisfied with the results so far. So we're setting up for some new and exciting things coming to you at the start of 2023, which is, oh god damn, it's 2 weeks away. So in 2 or 3 weeks, you guys are gonna get more news coming from my podcast, the What Is It Record podcast, and the ATR network as a whole. So stay tuned for more news. We got you covered. Um, tonight we're gonna start off with um. So bear with me, guys, actually, because just in the past 24 to 48 hours, the music industry, in terms of the hip hop side, has been a whirlwind. So I'm gonna start with some news that happened yesterday, and then we'll go from there. So apparently, so not apparently, but so Tory Lane's um tr- trial against Megan Thee Stallion um started on December 12th. So, but the major news that happened was reported yesterday on Twitter. So I'm gonna read you guys what I have Twitter open here, and I'm gonna read you guys what some of the spectators um or reporters uh around the court said about day three of the Tory Lanez versus Megan the Stallion trial. So this tweet comes from the Twitter account, IG, Instagram at my at Mila Grow Grams. So she stated that Megan Thee Stallion's friend Kelsey spoke to prosecutors um a while ago and told them one thing, but today says she lied. So yesterday. So Chelsea says that she never saw Tory um pull anything out, like any weapons out on Megan the Stallion, or shoot her. So for to give you some background, um there are accusations against Tory Lanez saying that he shot another artist that he was supposedly in a relationship with. So there are allegations against Tory Lanez saying that he shot Megan Thee Stallion in her feet, during a drunken argument from both parties. Um, so now Kelsey is Megan, or was Megan the Stallion's friend, and she stated that um she previously stated that she saw Tory Lanez shoot Megan the Stallion in her feet, but now she's changing her story, saying that she didn't see anything regarding that situation. So that's interesting. That that apparently helps, quote unquote, that helps Tory Lanez's innocent plea. So that's a weird change of story there. Um, here's a longer tweet tweeted by uh, the blog account No Jumper. So they said Tory Lanez and Megan trial day 3. Kelsey takes the stand. Kelsey admitted to lying to prosecutors about everything she told them in September and states she doesn't remember anything from that night. Thing um and more things that Kelsey told prosecutors. So this is seemingly working in Tory Lanez's advantage now. Um, Number two is Kelsey says she lied to prosecutors when she said I saw Tory fire 3 to 5 shots at Megan when we got out of the car. He he offered me $1 million and asked me to do favors if I stayed quiet. And then apparently she said that Tori punched Kelsey in the face. But again, now she's saying all those things that she said in September were a lie. So now she's reversing her story, saying that nothing she said in September was true. Yeah, um Kelsey Nicole denies. So there was also rumors that Kelsey was the one that shot Megan in her feet. So she also denied that. So Kelsey Nicole denies shooting Megan the Stallion and being in possession of a gun, but says she did not witness Megan get shot. She did not see Megan bleeding. She does not know who shot Megan the Stallion. Um, she admits to hearing gunshots, but she does not know who let off the shots. In other investigative news, so for those um who don't know of the artist named Young Thug, so Young Thug um is an Atlanta-based artist. So he runs a label named YSL. So apparently that means, I think it means Young Slime Records or something like that. But yeah, he runs a record label out of Atlanta, and he was caught on RICO charges. So that's racketeering charges, gun charges, every kind of charge you can combine. He got caught on it. So drug charges, gun charges, racketeering charges, whatever you can think of. So Young Thug um got caught on those charges this past May, starting in this past May. So some artists on his label include an artist named Gunna, who was apparently in the car uh with Young Thug while these crimes were being committed. So why this is important is um Gunna apparently took a plea deal to to get out of the situation, get out of jail and this entire situation early. So why that is significant is in the hip hop community, um, we use this word called snitches, right? So snitches. So apparently there there is video of Gunna telling the courts that um instead of being a record label, YSL, Young Thug's record label, is actually a gang and not not a record label. So in the hip hop community, um, snitches, quote unquote, snitches get get frowned upon. So this is gonna be a tough thing for Gunna to get past because um like no artist. Basically, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're caught on tape snitching, no musician, no rap artist is basically gonna work with you, and you're gonna get frowned upon within the entire industry. So um again, there is videotape of, I don't know if I can post it here, but there is videotape of Gunna snitching to the cops. But um so again, why this is significant is Gunna is, is released early from jail because he snitched, quote unquote, and leaving his label mate and the CEO, Young Thug, back in jail. So everyone will be curious to see how everyone's gonna react to this video, and how everyone's gonna react to Gunna, because usually when and this is another thing to note. So usually when artists are released from jail, you see other artists, especially from the city and everywhere. You see other artists saying "Welcome home," um, yeah, "Welcome home." Glad you're back out on the streets and with your family. But even artists from Atlanta did not congratulate Gunna on being released from jail, right? So that's where that's another sign that Gunna may have a problem, because if nobody from your city and nobody in the industry says we're glad you're home, yeah, that's a bad sign to start this off. So I'm curious to hear more details about what actually happened, and if you guys want to see the video of Ghana taking the plea deal, you can go to the Twitter account of DJ Academics. That's DJAKADEMIKS. So Academics is a verified YouTuber um who receives hip hop news as well. So DJ Academics is the place, the Twitter account in which posted the video, and you guys can see it there if you're interested. Um, again, so I'm gonna read some tweets out that from the reaction of Gunna getting released from prison early. So again, like I said, so Meek Mill, another hip hop artist, deleted his tweet welcoming Gunna back home. So that's another bad sign, is when um, is the fact that an artist like Meek Mill deleted his tweet welcoming Gunna back home, and again, so nobody from the Atlanta rap circle, so the Atlanta area, um, welcome Gunna home early either. So that's how you know Gunna might have some trouble um, well, not making music, but having more success in music again. Um, what else? What else? Guys, bear with me here. Oh, um, I know that every week it seems like I talk about the same artist, but I'm trying to get out of that mind state. But I usually take the time to on this podcast to talk about artists that I admire. So I'm gonna do the same thing here this week, and saying that I wanna send a congratulations out to Mr. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and saying that his hit record from Get Rich or Die Trying, was his debut album on Interscope Records. His hit record In the Club has hit over 1 billion streams on Spotify. So again, that's how you know you're a legendary artist. That record was released in 2002 or 2003, right? So to still be relevant in 2022 should tell you that 50 Cent is a legendary artist, and there are not many artists like him. So for his hit record to hit over 1 billion, 1 billion, I repeat, 1 billion streams on Spotify is absolutely incredible. So congrats, Mr. Curtis Jackson. What else is there here too? Oh yes, the the teaser or the trailer for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 has been released. So I think that and you can watch that on the Stars Network starting on St. Patrick's Day. I think that's March 17th. So Friday, March 17th, um, Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 will premiere on the Stars Network. And again, that's another show that Mr. Curtis Jackson executive produces. So I don't know if I addressed this either. So what do we have in terms of this is what we have in terms of the Stars Network and the shows that 50 Cent produces for them on there. So I believe BMF, which stands for Black Mafia Family, starts on Friday, January 6th, and then again we'll go until March 17th, which then will begin Power Book 2 Season 3. So make sure to watch those trailers. You can either go to 50 Cent's website, thisis50.com, or you can go to the show's Twitter account, which is Power Book 2 Ghost, and you can view the trailer there. For the BMF trailer, you guys can go to the Twitter account of the official show. I think it's BMF at BMF Stars. So yeah, you can go to both of those Twitter accounts to see those trailers, because I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I can post these trailers or show them live, actually. So because of I'm not too sure about the rules about that, but I will check them out. But yeah, you can go to Twitter and see both of those trailers. What else is there here? Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm just scrolling through the news here. Oh yes. In other music news, there is a very talented artist named SZA. So that's SZA or SZA. SZA. She's on Kendrick Lamar's, well, what was Kendrick Lamar's former label, Top Dog Entertainment. The reason why I say former label is because Kendrick started his own label called PG Lang, and he completed his contractual agreements with Top Dog Entertainment, and he started his own label called PG Lang. So the reason why I bring up I bring up Kendrick Lamar is um, one of his former label mates named SZA released her new album on December 9th. It's out right now. And that album is projected to sell about 300,000 copies in its first week. So the reason why this is important is because me personally, I haven't seen an R&B artist, especially, sell that many records in a very long time, probably since 2012 or 2014. So me personally, I listened to her album, and I think it's flawless. I think it's probably the most complete album from an R&B artist perspective, to be released in many years. And yeah, I actually give it a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Let me just see. Let me just confirm the name of it so I can tell you guys. Oh yes. So SZA's new album that came out last week on December 9th is called SOS. So that this album has my personal stamp of approval. So I suggest you guys go listen to SZA's new album SOS. It came out last week on December 9th. So make sure you guys and girls, guys and women, go stream that out. What else we have? Yes, sir.
Kosta, we forgot to do something at the beginning of our show.
What did we forget to do?
In memorial.
Oh yes. I just seen your message. Yeah.
Well, not even that one. But for everybody that has been watching the news the past, I would say 24 hours to 48 hours, the dancing world,
oh yes,
has a legend by the name of Twitch.
Yeah,
Stephen Boss passed away at the age of 40. We are not going to get into the details, even though there are different rumors going around. Nothing has been confirmed of how he passed away.
Exactly.
So we're not going to speculate here on our show.
No.
However, we do want to give the family our condolences from the What Is a Hit record and the ATR network. Yeah,
exactly. And for those who don't know, some background information on Mr. DJ Twitch, he was actually Ellen DeGeneres DJ on her show, right? So
yes,
he was on the official DJ on her show, and also a contestant of I think
Star Search. Star Search.
Oh yes, Star Search.
Yes. Yep. He was a runner-up.
Yeah, he was a runner-up. So he was a very loved individual.
Yes, he was.
He
was behind 3 kids.
Yeah, a wife and 3 kids. Yeah.
So again, folks, we're not here going to speculate on how he passed away unless it comes out.
Yeah.
But other than that, please give the family your condolences, whichever way you can. Pray for them, because right now they need all the prayers they can have.
That brings me to another thing that I want to address just for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So what I want to say about these kind of situations is, it's important for all of us to be nice to everyone, right? Because you don't know what a person goes through on a daily basis, right? So I'll bring up not to switch gears here a little bit, but I'll bring up Hovain Hilton for as an example. So me, I actually wished Hovain a happy birthday, like a week before for his birthday, a week before he passed, and he actually responded saying thank you and this and that. So like you never know what a person is going through in their daily life. Like they can be happy one day and then something.
This actually brings up a good subject.
Yeah,
folks, if you're watching this, go back to our social media, right? Our video album, and look at our mental health.
Yeah. Our episode on mental health.
Our episode on mental health, our YouTube exclusive.
Yeah.
There was 3 of us.
Yeah.
That basically gave our lives to you of what goes on in our daily lives.
Exactly.
So again, like we're saying, we're hearing all the different reports. So we're not going to say exactly what it was because nothing has been confirmed.
Right.
But what we are asking you is if you see somebody, just say hi. You don't know what that'll do. That'll actually make them feel better. That's, hey, somebody realizes I'm here.
Exactly.
And that's what we're supposed to do, folks.
I know. Especially with all
each other.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with all the things, all the whatever, the viruses that are going around, RSV or whatever, what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Like it's important.
Dude, COVID is still out there.
I know. COVID is still out there too. Yeah.
I'm going to admit something right here on air.
Yeah.
In the 2 main years that I was a truck driver, okay, at the height of the pandemic, I didn't want to go into New York City because that's where the epicenter was.
Yeah, it was.
I left that so I don't give it to my parents.
Exactly.
My mother goes into the hospital and picks up COVID.
God damn it.
So for those of you that are saying, oh, COVID is over, bullshit, motherfuckers. Yeah. It ain't over.
Yeah, I know.
An 80-year-old woman just picked up COVID 3 weeks ago.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. More than that. She picked it up the first week of November.
Oh, wow. That recent. Oh, shit.
Weekend in November, she was in the hospital.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. All right.
Thank God she had all her shots and she was boosted.
Yeah. But apparently, yeah. I'm not gonna say what I think about those things here, but yeah, I know. That's good.
It could have been a lot worse.
I know. That's true. But yeah, the main message we're trying to send is that you guys, all of us have to be nice to everyone, regardless of if we know them or not, because you never know what a person is going through in their lives, and us saying hi to, like Carl said, us saying hi to them could be the most important point in
it's
their
the deciding factor.
It might be. Yeah, it might be the deciding factor in their day, right? So, yeah, it's just important to be nice to people, and yeah, it just because
but also too, folks.
Yeah.
Stay tuned because we're going to put out another video on the mental health.
Yeah, we will. We'll continue this.
And it's not going to be about us. It's going to be about legendary performers that have taken their lives.
Okay.
Between music, comedy, acting, all taken their lives because of mental health.
Yeah.
But you want to know the biggest problem about mental health?
What is it?
Not asking for help because you feel you are useless.
Yeah, and you feel like most people that don't ask for help, they feel like they're going to be condemned by their peers, right?
Correct.
So that's we gotta get rid of the stigma that mental health is like a curse, because it's not, right? It's just some things
Correct.
that people go through, right? But yeah.
Yep. So I'm going into the background again.
Okay. All right.
I just happened to see that and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. All right.
But
thank you.
Kosta, bring up what I said to you in the private chat.
Yes. I will. Yep. No problem. So oh, and in other news, like Miss Roberts was saying, so apparently, Pharrell Williams Pharrell Williams family. Sorry, you can explain.
Okay.
You can explain it.
So last year, Pharrell Williams' cousin was murdered by the police.
Yes.
He was killed by the police in Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach agreed to pay $3 million to the family. They settled for $3 million.
Wow, that's. You know what? I haven't heard of a case like that.
I haven't heard of a case like that in a long time.
I know. That's wow. I'm just lost for words. Wow. So
Virginia Beach Police is paying the family $3 million.
Really?
Yep.
Holy
for the murder of Pharrell Williams' cousin.
Really? Huh. I don't remember. Was this was last year, you said?
Yes.
Wow. I don't actually. I'm gonna look that up. I don't actually remember that, but wow, that's the first time I've heard about a police paying for this kind of stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Because usually there's a big fight. I'm saying there's a big fight when it comes to like money and all that stuff. But yeah, that's interesting. And my condolences to Pharrell's family too, because I didn't actually.
Okay, Kosta.
Yes.
I'm going to change the subject for a minute. We are going to go back to Twitch. It has been confirmed.
Okay. Yeah.
It is actually confirmed by law enforcement and also from his wife.
Yeah.
That Twitch died by suicide.
By suicide, yeah.
Via gunshot.
Yeah.
Gunshot wound to the head.
Yeah. Exactly. Because and also it's funny because in the report it said that he doesn't usually like he always takes his car everywhere, right? So this time he walked to
he was in a hotel.
To the hotel, yeah. And so I don't know, maybe something happened, maybe he was, I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's just a weird situation and a very sad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we're sending
out. So you think You Could Dance is where he was the runner-up in 2008?
So you think You Can Dance and sorry, did you say the year?
2008. He was the runner-up for So You Think You Could Dance.
Yeah.
The DJ first rose to prominence on MTV's The Wade Robinson Project.
Yeah.
In 2003.
Okay. Yeah.
Then he joined Ellen's show as a guest DJ in 2014, later ascending to the main
DJ.
The main DJ, and she also made him co-executive producer of the show.
Okay. Wow. See, it helps to have connections within the industry. I'm just joking. But on a serious note, please, guys, check on your friends, check on your family, make sure everyone's okay. And yeah.
Also, too, folks, there is a hotline that's 24/7. That is the 1-800-273-8255.
Yeah.
Call that up.
They'll help
I
you
believe
out.
it's 989 is the other number to call.
I
I
I I,
will confirm that,
I think so. Yeah, I
but
think so.
please check that out. Call.
Yeah,
If there's somebody there that will listen to you, will help you.
yeah,
Please check it out.
exactly, exactly.
We'll
And
put all the links in the bios later on.
yep, yep, yep. We will. And yeah, like Carl said, everybody at the hotline is professional, and they will do their best to help you get through what you're going through. So again, it's important to just talk to somebody about what you're going through, and I think the more that people talk about things, the more they'll get through it, right? So
It's
yeah,
988.
988. Okay, 988 is the other number to call.
Yes. That is a suicide and crisis hotline, lifeline. It's 988. You
Okay,
can text it, you can call it.
right,
Folks,
right, right.
please reach out to these folks.
I know.
Too many people are taking their lives because they're afraid to be chastised for having an issue.
Exactly, exactly. And again we've lost so many people due to like all these viruses that are going around. So it's not that it's not worth it, but it's not worth it to lose your life when there is help available. And yeah, and please guys, just check on people that you love, check on people that you care about, and make sure they, if they do need help, make sure they get the help they need. Okay, so yeah, just and again, we send our condolences to DJ Twitch's family and Hovain's family as well,
Yep.
because also, and yeah, just anybody that needs help, we will provide the numbers out there for you to get it. Okay. Um. So what I was gonna say, one last thing I was gonna say about SZA's album. She also announced a worldwide tour, I believe starting in January, and on February 25th, I believe. Let me check that out, but I believe it's February 25th. She'll be here in Toronto, performing live after what, like so many years. I think the last album she released was like 5 years ago, or so. After so many years, um, SZA will be here on February 25th, performing live, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Um, Speaking of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Mister, I speak of now is moving to G Unit again. So Tony Yayo of G Unit, that's 50 Cent's label, um, recently announced a 24 date Canadian tour that he's coming on, that he's starting in January, and on February 5th, February February 5th, he'll be here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, at the Rec Room, performing live. Again, um, it's a 24 date tour, so he'll be touring nationwide, all over the country. So stay tuned for that. The Toronto date again is February 5th, 2023. So there are a lot of artists coming here to start the new year, as I presume, or I assume, because of COVID, people, artists are um, starting to catch up on their touring again, as basically everything is opened up now after basically 3 years of a pandemic, and going in and out of lockdowns and stuff like that. So finally in 2023, 3 years after a pandemic, or after a continuing pandemic, uh, everything is starting to open up again, in terms of touring and music and stuff like that. Keep in mind also, I would like to remind everyone that the music industry was one of the hardest hit industries, due to the pandemic. Obviously, a lot of artists make their money off of touring and shows and merchandise, which touring obviously couldn't happen for the most part, uh, especially traveling over the border. Um, it couldn't happen for the most part over the last two and a half or 3 years. Um, yeah, but now hopefully it's back to stay, and yeah, hopefully there's a lot of turnout um when it comes to all these amazing tours. Um, give me a second and let's see if I'm missing anything here because I have the Twitter machine open. Uh, going through some news articles. Let's see here. Um. Oh, if anyone is interested, um, yesterday the director of music on of YouTube put out a ask me anything video where he goes over um what he thinks the future of music videos are and how people can grow on YouTube or grow their following on YouTube, and how they can stand out from other creators. So it says Tuma Basa, the director of music on YouTube, answers all your questions in his latest Ask Me Anything episode. So again, he answers questions on what he thinks the future of music is or music videos are, and how creators can grow on YouTube. So I'm gonna try to post this in the description, post this video in the description if we can, and you guys can check it out. It's just a short, like 3 or 4 minute video, so it's not gonna take. Um, it's an educational video that won't take up too much of your time. Um, let me see here. Um, oh, just on some on a fun note. So apparently, there's something. I think it's an amusement park called Super Nintendo World that will be opening in California on February 17th, 2023. So if anybody wants to is a fan of Super Mario and wants to check that theme park out, again, it will open on February 17th, 2023. So that's over like 2 months away, or a little bit, about 2 months away. Um, what else? What else? Let's go through some things here. Uh, bear with me here, folks. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, so in other Canadian music news, The Weeknd has released his new song "Nothing Is Lost," and it's from the wow. So it's from the Avatar 2 soundtrack. Wow, they're making. I didn't even know they're making another Avatar. Wow, that's going to be an interesting movie to watch again. And I'm actually excited for this soundtrack too because um yeah, I was a fan of the first Avatar movie, and anything the R&B singer The Weeknd, who is again a Canadian artist, is a part of, I'm always interested to tune into. Um, some albums that are that you guys should check out that are dropping in a matter of 3 hours is an album from another top dog entertainment artist named Ab Soul. So he has a new album coming out at midnight called named Herbert, which I believe is his first name. So yeah, you guys should check out another excellent album named Herbert from Top Dog Entertainment's artist Ab Soul. That's dropping at midnight in 3 hours. In about 3 hours. Oh yes, it is. Today is the 30-year anniversary of Dr. Dre's classic album, The Chronic. So happy 30-year anniversary to that album. That is one of my favorite hip hop albums ever produced. So and Dr. Dre is one of my is the top producer on my top 5 or top 10 producers list. So Dr. Dre is one of my favorite artists. So I just want to commend him for being in this hip hop industry for 30 years and over. So congrats, Dr. Dre, on the 30-year anniversary of your debut album, The Chronic. It was an amazing album, and it will always remain a classic. Hang on. Just lastly, before I end this episode, I just want to bring up one other thing. So, hang on. Sorry, guys. Yes, sir.
Well, since you are almost ending your show, I would like to let everybody know. Stay tuned because we have a major sponsor coming out.
Oh yes.
That you will be seeing a link in this and on all of our social media. You want to check them out. It's Doobie Energy.
Yep. Doobie Energy.
Check them out, and won't miss a beat with that. You don't have to crash like you normally would with any other energy drinks or anything like that. So I highly recommend them.
Yeah.
But keep your eyes open because we'll be putting out a link for it.
Exactly. And so keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, just before I end the show, I just want to address a couple of songs that came out last week and a couple artists that you should check out that are dropping albums this week again. So this artist has been in the industry for a long time. So, but I just recently got into his music. So his name is Boldy James. So Boldy James released so for October he released an album, for November he released an album, and for December he released an album yesterday. So he's released 3 albums in the short span of 3 months. So the album that got me interested in him as an artist is called Mr. 1008. So the word 10 and the number 08. So that album came out on November 4th, and I highly suggest you guys check out that album because it's the album that got me into his music. And also dropping in a matter of 3 hours again, a well-known New York City artist named Ransom will be dropping his new project, My Chaos Ladder. at midnight. It features the likes of Lloyd Banks and more. Um, shout out to my guy Lloyd Banks, by the way. He has more new music coming soon, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But he's featured on Ransom's new project, My Chaos Ladder, dropping in 3 hours at midnight. So make sure you guys go check out that project. Also, I know I said this song will be released on December 2nd, but due to the passing away of Lloyd Banks' manager, Hovain, the release of this song got pushed back. So as of January 2nd, 2023, Lloyd Banks will be releasing, or RJ Payne will be releasing his collaboration with Lloyd Banks, which is produced by another friend of mine named Cartoon Beats. So Lloyd Banks will be starting off 2023 with a bang, and look out for new music from him coming soon. In regards to the entire 2023, so it's gonna be a good year for, especially for artists that I listen to particularly, but it's gonna be a good year for everybody in the music industry. I mean, touring is back, as I discussed, and artists, respected artists, are putting out music more regularly now. So I believe the music industry will pick up as it has in the pre-pandemic years, and I can't wait to share with you the news of what we have coming up on the network, what I have coming up for this show, and more news about the music industry. So I am gonna now bid you guys adieu. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you guys here back next week as we try to finish off 2022 with a bang as well.
See ya.
Peace.